it's Yuri.
Hey, it's Ruby, and today we're going to be getting straight into episode 2 of The Beginning After the End.
Woo! Let's just get right into it.
この者は死者でありながら我らの王の命を狙った法に照らせば即刻処断すべき大罪されど評議会は慈悲を与える家族ともども故郷
Are those
へ
people?
戻り
I don't know.
そこで
Like
定め
masks?
つけるがよいお待ちください私が王を返そうとしたことは事実ですが
Oh.
その罪は私のみに妻と子はどうかお助けください故国へ帰れば死よりも辛い責め苦が待っていましょう私は構いませんせめて妻と子だけはお助けくださいグレオ不敬である王は我らを照らす光
A council.
Like a judgment.
Yeah,
I also think, like, if you're making a decision without thinking about your family, like be for real, you need to think harder.
Oh, and the king does it himself.
Damn.
王が自らの手で撃たれる
I wish we got to see that though,
これぞ
you
真の
know.
慈悲である
But
かくしてあの者たちは永遠に苦しみから解き放たれたのだ
He's so cruel. But I get it. You're king.
します
yeah.
王よ
He feels so evil.
I know he seems like he's like not reasonable, but I think there's like always a reason he's doing things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
パパとお揃いだぞ
He said no.
なんでこの体でそんなものを使っても前に入る前に殺される さあドーンと来い
It's almost not fair. He's an adult.
いいぞ
Yeah. But he has like spectacular talents, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Now that's surprised.
Oh wow.
どうパパ
He can talk now. Oh, and another
yeah,
time skip.
I mean,
okay.
he's like running and everything.
Hey, man, I can't tell that. You know, in the first episode, the kid was
Yeah,
like a little
his
baby, but like was
yeah.
able to read but couldn't talk. I don't know
Yeah.
what else he got.
アー
He's
サー
kinda
に
cute
ちゃんと
though.
した師匠
He's
を
like a
つけ
little
るべきだと
adorable.
思う
Mm.
反対絶対反対よあなたが自分で教えるって言ってくれたじゃない
そのつもりだったよだがアーサーの才能はずば抜けているちゃんとした師匠についた方がいい
魔術なら私だって少しは教え
君
られ
のは特別だろ
それは
Special.
うマナで強化したものを切ってみせた
Because she has healing powers, and I think they went through that. Like it's a little bit different,
Gotcha.
アーサーのた
rarer
めなんだ
maybe.
やっぱり嫌私の可愛いアーサーを遠くの町で一人にさせるなんて
Like boarding school.
アーサーの将来のためなんだ
今だって大事よあなたはアーサーが可愛くないの
可愛いさ世界一可愛いさ
He just wants the best for him, but it's like totally a mom thing,
じゃ
right?
なくて
I really like the little animation of the mom. I think that's very cute.
Yeah.
視野が狭くなる故に第三の選択を提示した
こんなに可愛いアーサーを一人にできる
みんな一緒に行かないの
When I-
Such a smart kid.
Right. When a kid has better like reasoning.
Yeah.
天才だやっぱり僕たちのアーサーは天才だよ
今すぐ準備しましょう
これは
They have money like that though?
素晴らしいことだ
Well, the dad's an adventurer.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. And I would guess like when you're an adventurer, you make a little bit more money than the average people, right? And she has like the healing powers
Yeah.
too, right?
自己紹介をしなさい
Makes sense.
アーサー・レイウィンです
Why he talk like that though?
I don't know. He
I don't
doesn't
like
sound
that.
like a kid.
前に会ってるがまだ小さかったから覚えてないだろ
Oh, is that his adventure
Yeah.
buddies?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah.
when he blew up the house.
Okay, yeah, so there's the party that he's in, or he used to be in?
Yeah.
名前は確か
アダム・クレンシュだ
Why do you say that so, like, seriously? I don't know, crush.
息ができん
Nice.
The fan service.
ありがとう。
ダーデン・ウォーカー
He feels like the dad of the group.
Yeah, like the calm one.
Yeah.
彼女はジャスミン・フレームスワース。私は
He's
ヘ
a
レン・シャー
ninja,
ド。
I guess. Like an
Yoroshiku ne.
assassin.
Yeah.
There's always an elf in these types of anime.
Of course,
There's
of
always an elf.
course. There's gotta be.
それじゃあ出発だ
I'm not gonna lie, that animation was really bad.
I don't notice it because I don't watch anime anymore.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a hater, but it's hard to not compare to the other animes that are out right now this season.
なんとも
Yeah.
原始的な移動
I heard a lot about people not liking it so far.
Yeah.
So,
Which is a shame because you see scenes like this.
yeah.
悪くない
It's okay because we're still gonna watch it.
Yeah.
We're giving them money so they have
我々
bigger.
はキシラスという
you know,
町に向かっている
projects.
らしい
Yeah, okay, that is bad.
楽しみではある
Yeah, that is terrible.
だが直面しなければならない問題があったこの世界は
Wow.
安全ではないのだ
I see what people are talking about though.
アダム、ヘレン、ジャスミンはオーグメンターアンジェラとダーデンはコンジュラーかいい動きだ私も早く
遠慮はいらないぞ
旅の途中だ贅沢は言えない鮮度だけはいいか
Skewers.
どうしたの？
もうお腹いっぱい。
The skewers or arrows?
あなた腕
It's just interesting.
It's also funny that they needed all of them to take out like 5 wolves, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess it's like it was a way to introduce like what
they
each
do?
yeah
Yeah.
how they fight.
I feel like it was a terrible way though, but
いいわ。
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I think
Why
like
did they look away?
アリスは治癒の力を持つエミッターと呼ばれる特別な魔術師だった希少価値が高く人前で力を使うのは好ましくない要は狙われやすいのだ
So they're just
レイノルとアリス
guarding.
が
yeah,
あ
looking
のような
out.
場所で暮らしていたのもこの力を隠すためだった
もう大丈夫よ。
ありがとうアリス
Yeah.
レイノル寝る前にちょっと体をほぐしたいんだがアーサーを借りてもいいか
Say the 100% mom's gonna die.
You think something always has to happen for them to become strong and stuff?
I have trust issues
Okay.
with like isekais and like stuff like this.
行くぞ
It really
手
like
加減する気はない
it does suck because I really love this manhwa. So when I hear about people not liking it because of the animation, do you see his feet though?
Yeah. For a kid?
Yeah. Oh.
遅い
But he's also still a kid.
That's impressive for a little kid to be doing.
Yeah.
こうなるなこの体は軽すぎる
大丈夫？
Why Why is the mom acting like there was something that was gonna happen to him?
Yeah, she could heal him.
Come
やりす
on.
ぎだ。
手加減って言葉ご存知？
待て、ありゃとんでもないリトルモンスターだぞ。
The little
どんな地
monster.
獄の特訓をさせたんだ。本当に何もしてないんだよ。
何？今のどうやったの？え？教えて。
Oh, 'cause she's like an assassin, so
Mm,
her being able to do
私
that
は
would
知
be
ってい
great.
る
yeah. I just hope that like as the episodes go on and if they get enough viewers that they will fix the animation. You know, I know some animes do that.
It just bothers me so much.
That's me, by the way, when I'm doing push-ups. So he's just learning along the way, like training while they're traveling.
Yeah.
いくつかのことを学
And
び
he's so young too, so you know he's gonna be even more powerful.
Yeah.
私にとっても学びになった
He was already a king, so like he
Yeah.
knows how to fight. And he knows what it means to like kill, right?
Yeah. Like he probably wouldn't hesitate.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe he will. Because he's feeling these like emotions that he either one didn't feel when he was like a king or two did feel but like repressed them.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like maybe he'll change because he wants to protect who he loves. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he won't just kill off somebody's family members. You know?
あと教えてもらったお礼。あ、
It's his birthday.
ありがとうジャスミン。
どうやら懐かれたようだ
Because he's
こ
talented.
こに糸がついてる。お、面白い。
珍しいね、あのジャスミンが。
ほんとね。うちの子可愛いから。
The mom is like
そろそろ行こうぜ。
はーい。行きましょう。朝。
どうしたの？
She pregnant?
うん、大丈夫よ。
Or she's really sick, because one, she didn't eat that much in the first time when they were eating at the bonfire.
yeah.
何？
My.
There's always gonna be bandits in these things.
まずい。
完全に囲まれたか
女と子供だけ生かしておけ。傷はつけるなよ。値が下がるからな。
ああいう
That's a lot of them.
どの世にもいるものらしい
Yeah, I feel like even if you were super powerful, that's kind of a situation where it'd be hard to fight.
Unless you're like super OP, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they have like a specific amount of like mana they can use before
Yeah.
they would tire themselves out. I would
Yeah.
assume if it follows like every other trope.
Yeah.
個々の実力では
But I feel like also they've been working together for years, right?
True,
So
yeah.
maybe their teamwork can, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this feels like a scenario of like 100 versus like 5 people versus like 20,
Yeah, yeah.
which I feel like is easier to do.
数は
For sure.
力なのだ
Yeah.
You're right though, they are getting tired. You know, they can only fight off so much, right?
ダメだ。
動かないで。
こ この程度大した怪我じゃない。それより君の力を知られる方が危険だ。あ
なた
ママを連れてこの場から離れろ。
何言ってるの。僕も戦うよ。それだけの力はもうある。
Yeah.
その力で
He's a kid.
ママを守ってくれ。ママのお腹には
Okay.
赤ちゃんがいるんだ。
Called it.
She knew. Perceptive people, right?
Well, it's not even that. It just feels too obvious.
だからか。
頼んだぞお兄ちゃん。
分かった。
観念しな。
行けアーサ
The kid is strong enough to take the mom.
無駄なことを。
ー。悪いが今度は全力だ。逃がすか。急げ。
ここは任せて。行ってアーサー。
多くのものを奪ってきた私が奪われ
What
ま
I'm
いとに
confused is like they said to keep these two alive, right?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't they keep everyone alive? You know what I mean? Like, how do they know to target these two
I
specifically?
mean, he said that he wanted to target the women and the kids. It's probably because like they're gonna sell.
Oh,
like, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Oh
お前を残すわけにはいかない。
Go, Arthur.
no! Ooh, he's
Yeah.
smart.
不思議な気分だ。この手には何もない。だが心は満たされている。今ならわかる気がする。あの男の心からの願いが。 あの
Yeah.
二人が涙したわけが家族を守るために命を失うことに後悔はなく
It's like character development.
家族と
Yeah,
二度と会えなく
basically,
なる
because he had no like emotions for that
Yeah.
before this life.
喜びと悲しみは共にあるのだ
I'm just curious. Like,
この
he has to have had some kind of like emotional relations with like maybe he had siblings when he was a king or something like that. Like, there's no way he grew up to be this
お兄ちゃん。
evil person, right?
Well, no, because remember he sees the throne, so that means that like he didn't have someone to, like,
Guide him.
yeah, he probably like killed everyone to seize the throne, right? Like that's usually how it works. And whoever overthrows,
Like, gets
basically
it?
gets to be king. So I would guess that's like how unemotional he was.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
that makes sense though, because like even in like real world like examples, like if you want to be a good ruler, you kind of have to be able to, you know, take care of your own people, but also
Yeah.
be ruthless enough so that you could secure yourself and no one comes for your neck.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
maybe that's why like he's very like distant from his emotions,
Yeah.
or maybe he had something traumatic that happened that we don't know yet. Because, you know, in the beginning he just reincarnated into this baby in a new world where he gets to feel these emotions that he didn't get to feel when he was a king.
Yeah. I also think like I understand why everyone was talking about it, but I don't know if it's because I love the manhwa so much. But it didn't feel too bad during the ends for me.
Okay.
I still felt like some of the emotional things that I was supposed to get from the anime or from this scene. You know what I mean?
Was it kind of just not played out the way that the manhwa did?
Yeah. Oh no, like honestly, it was played out perfectly like the manhwa. It was just a little sad that like it seemed too much like the manhwa. Like you know, in animation you want to see all the action basically, because manhwa is basically picture,
Like picture, but yeah, that's right.
And I understand why people were upset about it, because it's like basically looking at the picture.
Yeah.
So, but I was still able to enjoy it because I'm pretty easily entertained. So I'm still excited for the next episode, and I'm just hoping it gets better as it goes through. I've already said that, but that's all you can hope for when you're a fan of something, right?
I mean, it was a pretty, I feel like it was a pretty highly anticipated anime. So I wouldn't be surprised that they would, you know, continue to get a bigger budget as the episodes release.
Yeah.
And hopefully that they use that budget to
really
better their production. It's not the worst thing I've seen.
I feel like I have seen worse.
Yeah.
But it might have also been because I didn't really care about it.
Yeah. It's just, I feel like the story is really good and the anime is just not doing it justice.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like it's dropping from like where I would have liked to see it. It's dropping a few, you know, places because it just feels very rushed, and I think a lot of those fight scenes could have been a little bit more smoother.
Yeah,
like
even
maybe
extended.
Like instead of it just being like, for example, Jasmine, like when she's doing her like slicing emotions, like or you know actions, like it's just the after. It just makes the noise and then it pans to the next scene of her just people in the air, you know, and it's just. It just feels so cheap, you know. Like you could put in a little bit more effort. Obviously, I don't really know how it is in the animation industry. It's probably time consuming, very difficult to write, you know, each second so that it flows through. But it's just kind of disappointing because this anime is really hyped. So I just expected it to be, you know, just a tad bit more, you know, action, a little bit more, you know, pizzazz.
Yeah. Well, you know, nevertheless, I still enjoyed the episode. This was actually one of my favorite scenes. I really like beginnings of manhwas a lot, like Soul Leveling and this one too, where they were protecting each other basically. So I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing that the dad was basically, you know, telling them to run away, and the mom being the mom, not wanting to run away. But I like that it really showed that he was taking the person with him, you know, like the ending with the string, because that was like one of my favorite parts. I'm really excited for the next episode so you can see like the aftermath of that and whatnot. There's a lot that happens after this episode from what I remember in the manhwa, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. I'm hoping it's not that bad. I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm hoping she's gonna start it, you know, liking the animation itself a little bit better. But yeah, that's it for episode 2. That's our thoughts, you know. Let us know what your thoughts were, you know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you weren't so critical like I was. So leave your thoughts down below.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye.